break and start walking in. Now the Symmetra wall coming out. Coalescence too. The Boop trying to get Symmetra. Red Knight is out of the fight and finally gets Pengu, but he's left his team out, and it doesn't matter because they're being able to finish this fight. The Blizzard coming out, but unfortunately it's going to be a little too late. Yeah, the Coalescence is coming out. It's going to be canceled by Shatter. They just let it happen. Pengu's going to get Red Knight, but Phone is going to be able to get 2 picks with the Death Blossom, and that's going to finish up this fight. They're wanting to play at a fast momentum, but they're not playing carefully enough. Their composition doesn't want to go through mid. They're making a hack immediately going on to the D.Va. They're not going to be able to pull out the bombs of remech immediately, so now they're at a disadvantage for this fight. E and Coalescence being used very early, but they don't touch. He has to try to work around it, but their composition, their shields are being broken in. Look at that, Kenobi gets found out of position. He's going to be picked off by Phone, and now they're just having to back up. Phone is able to also get Grim. They have no support. They have rotation. They have try to rotate on high ground. Mob is able to dodge it, but they've run out of space and healing. So now they've lost the Reinhardt, and they've lost everyone. The only person going down is Pengu. They're having to retreat, but it seems that DC are wanting to rotate to go immediately to point. They're going to be able to get court, and now it's just picking up. They're now looking to end it. They're now looking to figure this fight. TIE Fighter is hit by the turret, so he's walking this slowly, but he's managed to get away. Kilroy is going to go down. Phone is going to get Grim, so now DC is at the disadvantage. They don't have the majority of healing, and Red Knight's being able to get Tyler. So now it's just for the cleanup, but look at this. DC's already walked up to over. Phone is already positioned. His trap gets broken. They're going to pop Coalescence to start breaking through, but that grab is invested, and that's a 4K from Phone.
Kenobi is going to be able to touch.
Yeah, he just barely touched, but he has to sacrifice his life just to be able to get there. And now it's time for the rest of DC to attempt to do it, but they can't touch again!
The group comes off, yet another not C9.
They get inside the room, and now they're trapped inside the confined space. And this is not what you want. Tyler's gonna get Phone, but Jula's gonna get Tyler. And now they're just sitting in the Mega Health Pack room. They're gonna be able to get the Mercy. And they're just walking into the Monkey trying to find anyone, but he's just primaling, and he's gonna be able to get Kenobi. Jula's gonna be able to get TIE Fighter. And now they're rotating right onto point with the advantage of this 5v6. The EMP coming up, but the trans gets popped. That is very unfortunate that Red Knight is going to get anti, so he might go down. Corpse is going to be able to get Grim. That's a Mercy with blood on their hands, and Juliet's going to get Tyler. And even with, oh no, Swithers is going to be popping the barrage, but this fight is unsalvageable, and they'll be going back into the spawn. Secure a pick, but he's anti, and now the Shatter coming out is going to be able to get the copy. They're running in, and the copy's gone. Now Red Knight and Phone being sacrificed to the land for their bear. And the unfortunate part is that while they have 3 on point, there's nothing that Mob can do. They kind of just have to give it up to DC, but they want to stall this out. Kenobi's going to be able to get Kilroy. Red Knight is going to be able to get TIE Fighter, but there's no real supports for him. He's just being able to stall there for over time.
Yeah.
And no, but Madsen gets called out, and now the Visor's coming out looking to get people. Kenobi going down, and it's gonna get TIE Fighter. Shoedonger is gone. At this point, DC need to retreat. They've lost this fight, but they're wanting to stall it out for some reason.
Phone losing the echo.
Yeah, they're gonna be rotating onto the high ground. We're gonna be seeing Tyler get anti, so now they're backing up. Red Knight popping the primal. Swifters is gonna be able to get Phone for once. But Red Knight is also going to go down. They basically almost given this fight up to DC, but Madsen wants to make it much faster. The Nano goes straight. Look at this. They're stuck into the corner. They seem scared and indecisive. And now Madsen's going to go down. The Nano going on to Tyler. But Grim is anti. He's not being able to get healed. And if you ask me, this is not going good. Kilroy's on the high ground spot. He's able to just get so much value in this honest. They're not even able to get a tick.
Yeah,
they're playing a bit back. It almost looks like they're swapped on each defense. Phone, and look at this, immediately, they're just, DC is gonna be able to go down, and how did they fail that? Yeah, look at this, I mean, TIE Fighter's gonna be hacked, and Phone's gonna get Swifters. They're popping the Coalescence. They want to end this fight as fast as possible, and this favors their very aggressive positioning. Look at this, they're just going in, they're getting the picks, and all that's left is Kenobi to touch, but he's just a Lucy. He's not gonna be able to do much. Death Blossom coming out right at spawn, and they're not gonna be able to touch. We're gonna be seeing game 2 going straight to
it does favor the attackers though.
It 100% does. Madsen's gonna get Red Knight as they're kind of just stumbling in. Quartz does get Red Knight. Bad Penguin's gonna be savoring that kill, and they're just kind of hugging in this point. DC's not doing no, just Mob isn't able to get back or do much as DC is playing really hard, aggressive. Bone's gonna commit the ultimate to try to win this back, but the can being forced to rotate, go on the high ground. They're gonna pop bomb, but it hits the skybox and falls. It's still gonna be able to get 2 with the EMP combo. And honestly, this seems like a team fight win for DC.
Yeah, I mean, 4 ultimates invested, you kind of want to win the ultimates, but the ultimates on the side, double cap as well. Bone gets picked.
Yeah, Red Knight popping the Primal with Kilroy using the visor, but he's going to be picked down by TIE Fighter. The EMP now looking to slow this fight down. The Death Blossom looking to clean it up, however. And it looks like Mob is just having to stall this out for anyone to get back on point. Bone does have the copy. He's been getting these incredibly flat. The Death Blossom comes out, and I think that's going to be able to save the fight against Boop. And Instagram is going to be able to survive. And the Coalescence, it's just a stall fight.
It's not enough.
It's not enough. Mob and the Sound Barrier might secure this. Tyler pops the Primal to Tallest, but he just fought her. There's nothing they can do. And they're just being sent back to the spawn room faster than they can get back. This favors the defenders. There's nothing you can do. I'm sorry, Phone. You're going to be able to get play in the game because they're just feeding you the kills as Sombra is touching. But I'm sorry, Matson. There's nothing you can do. Now we're going to be seeing them meet up. Red Knight taking the item. But the EMP that was made incredibly fast. And that's going to be a team fight win.
If not the first ultimate generated this round. Almost.
Wait, Phone uses Death Blossom? Phone? He wants to win this. All that's left is Moira Reaper, but they get back faster. This is honestly incredible. It's going to be a fight for who gets the point. And now it's DC versus MM. MM are able to cap point, and DC are wanting to back out. They're not committing. They get that hack. They have 3 ultimates, the Primal, making them, allowing them big space with the EMP. It's going to be able to get them, and MM are now getting the picks. All that's left is stall.
Oh.
They're not as solid. Coalition coming out with the EMP. Remember, this was used last fight, and once again, it's back forward with the Death Blossom. And
I say that, but actually, the contestants are going to come out, and they can definitely find it.
The Death Blossom boops. It's not able to find anyone, but it does allow them to get the opening. Jula's popping the bomb. It gets 3! And the counter bomb comes out. It's not able to get anyone. This is insane. The Sound Barrier is committed. They want to stall this out, but it's just Tyler on point. The Sombra runs back, but Kilroy gets him. Kenobi, what are you doing, DC? They're setting in. DC are still wanting to play aggressive. And look at that, the 6-man. The Death Blossom comes out. Coalescence, they want to finish this. They want to get their dinner. They're so hungry, and they've just fed them. And all this is going to be left. Look, that Sombra gets booped away, and it's over. Not being able to touch just like in map 1.